sipping this sparkling water. Hours had numbers. Hey. Quick draw to bust a move. She played the pageant. Check my meal, grab lunch, same casual. Did the stainless Daytona with the white clocks, low key. All them people seen was a white drop. 4 G's for the sweatsuit. I might hit the opera, private diner, 1K a day for the private drive. So pristine, you would not see a flaw in my dime. Birds chirping, did the green juice. She did the ice coffee. Quick play, sent the 20 piece down to Milwaukee. Couple days in Napa, just a reason to go take the roar. She put it in my hand before the engine. Bottega wallet, real life. We not.
Big dog, the Gucci. You know, right? Straight like that. I don't understand when niggas be like, be fair. Real life ain't fair, nigga. Be fair, what? Yeah. Kid New York from Buffalo, nigga. Okay, I said it. I hear your rappers claiming the product. You want it, you gotta go get it. Yeah, you name it, she can't rap it. Hold up. Oh, I want that new 911. I ain't whooping that bitch spending cash, so it ain't no need in running my credit. We the Sopranos, bitch. Them niggas who like to buy cars and nice on affinity links. Working the pot, now that ain't water, it's Monster Energy drink. You kinda know me from that kind of killer, I can't go back. Already know what I gave the tracks. My criminal record ain't no wax, I made those racks. First the drumming right off in the front, I came through fresh. Louis was lame, you can't do less than a fake new check. Papa G6, he put on the shades, look up to this game time. That's my little homie, the one with the mask on, throw a gang sign. Blamed the mob for tripping, I paid for titties and kids. It made my whole celebrity, took him on tour, and fresh on the prison. Now 2 hoes on my mind, and I don't hit neither back, cause I ain't with it. One fuck for money, one fuck, then want some money, so it ain't no difference. The last toy trying to run that game on Bush, the hoe got ghosted. Bitch, you tried to extort me with a pick, and I said posted. Niggas still trying to text niggas for the clock, all that good shit. That's the real film, it ain't good. That ain't been up since open. Nigga, long way from the bottom. The hood thinking I forgot him. Met Dallo with a chicken on the table, feeling like I forgot him. Started in my mother bedroom, now I got an 8-room casa. That niggas way too confident. They clean the days new mafia. I guess that's how I feel to be a big dog. I'm a long way from that freaking big dog.
I'm Brian Anderson.
Niggas play with butcher, hit that big dog. This is how I feel to be a big dog. I'm a long way from that freaking big dog. Went outside while I hit dog. Niggas play with butcher, hit that big dog. Buffalo, big dog, Siberian husky flow. I've been a big dog since a puppy though. My kennel was a bungalow. You could walk the dog, I still running, so run from me. Niggas that be walking turn to hush puppies. Fuck money, I throw bread out like I'm duck hunting. Bitches on me like fleas, but I don't need no bugs. Money tune shit and butcher. I shoot you, he'll jug you. The mute be on the blooper, that's the Uzi with the shusher. The groupies looking fuller and the
Along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Hits a three-pointer. And both of these teams we'll be seeing tonight are simply fantastic from distance, Grant.
Well, one thing about the NBA right now is that no lead is ever safe. You know, most games in the league are like that with all the three-point shooting capabilities. So you can never count out a team in this day's game.
And it's Doncic on the drive. Kicks it to George. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Man, you've got to like the way George puts the right touch and art on his shots from deep. He's an outstanding shooter from range.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Howard. Misses in close.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
George outside. Outside Johnson. Now here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
The speed, savvy, and strength combination of Doncic, really difficult to defend.
Pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Dallas with possession. Pass to Brown. Knocks it loose. From deep, here's Doncic. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Doncic has got 5 now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside Johnson. Here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. 5 to shoot. And Doncic with the jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
George with it. He's picked up by Hardaway.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Cousins with the screen. And here's Brown for 3.
That missed aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And the Nets call time here. Here's Richmond. He's scoreless. Here's Butler. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Kick out to Brown. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. The three, George. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. George has got his third basket on the night right there. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
Back to Doncic. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to George. Clock at 6. Brooklyn with the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Clark, last year, Luka Doncic averaged over 32 points a game. Second best in the NBA.
Yeah, you can't ignore the fact that he also led the league in usage rate too, BA. It's the Luka show in Dallas. However, after missing the playoffs last year, it's pretty clear Doncic needs some help.
Here's Yao. Still no points. George feels it out a bit. Kicks it out to Williamson. Pure from three-point range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Kicks it to George. The three. The shot no good. The baskets were coming early and often. Ahead, up 9. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Push the defense right up against it. Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, absolutely, an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, "It's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me." Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, "I couldn't live without this game." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. And today's team's all looking to space the floor with shooters, Clark. Thinking back, you ever wonder why it took so long to catch on?
I haven't thought about it in that context, BA, but I think part of it is you got to have a lot of shooters to take advantage of it first and foremost. And now, again, with the likes of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Damian Lillard and so many other outstanding perimeter shooters, more and more of those guys are coming into the league and following their example.
That one goes in.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Mitchell.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Dallas calls time here. Into the second quarter. Cousins with the screen. Puts the move on. And Mitchell with the slam.
We've become accustomed to these kind of moves from Mitchell. He's got that ball on a string.
Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Shays. Pounded by Beal. He takes it in. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Shays has got 4 points this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse for them.
And here's Mitchell.
One of the things that makes Holiday such a terrific defender is his long arms. I mean, he excels at using them no matter who he's defending.
The Mavericks leading. Levine with it. Checked by Murray. The three from Mitchell. And it's Shays with a rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Murray. Pass to Parrish. Here's Shays. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the drive. Here's Parrish with the clock winding down.
Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get them the basket.
Johnson for 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. And here are the Nets now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now here's Mitchell. Cousins with the screen. The kick out to Johnson. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
They're showing off the floor awareness right there. I love whenever Mitchell looks to share the wealth.
Here's Stojakovic. And he lays it up and in.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
The drive by Mitchell. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
They're such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
Pass to Shays. Here's Parrish. Here's Stojakovic. Here's Parrish. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Tell you what, with his size and soft touch, Parrish is a very reliable option on the inside.
Outside Johnson. On the wing, Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
That was good by Stojakovic.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Beal. And here's Levine. Now here's Cousins. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. 51 seconds left in the second. 4 on the clock. Beal from outside. Rebound Brooklyn.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Stojakovic. Outside Murray. From the corner. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lady.
Outside Levine. From outside the arc. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. It's a tie game in Dallas. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Brooklyn. Pass to Richmond. Back to Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Richmond with the bucket. Richmond got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, Mitch Richmond, a great shooter from outside the arc. Really measures those shots well.
Here's Yao. No points so far.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
And Ming, boy, I tell you, this guy is so big. He's a dominant force who also has a touch that belies his size. This guy is a real force at both ends.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive. Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 7. Pass to Yao. Doncic with it. Kicks it out to Williamson. Here's Yao. Shot clock at 4. Howard grabs the miss. Now Butler. Covered by Williamson. Here's Richmond. And the Nets, another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And Dwight Howard picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Now here's Brown. Still without a bucket.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
The Nets with the lead. Pass to Howard. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Vintage Howard right there. Reminding us why he used to compete in the dunk contest.
Schwartz drives in. Williamson for 3. kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot. Doncic left side. Second shot opportunity. Brown, no good.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And Dallas calls time here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Now Doncic, 7 points in the game. Here's Beal, takes it inside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Beal's got his first points in this one.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
And I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
Now here's Beal. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Antetokounmpo. Howard with the ball. Cousins with the steal. And now the Mavs on the run. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Every year we hear a bunch of wild Bradley Beal trade rumors. It's because he's that good.
And Beal drops them both.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Now Howard. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Butler with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Outside Hardaway. Here he goes. Pass to Richmond. Second chance effort. Doncic pulls down the board. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up to the Dallas Mavericks. And Dallas calls time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
The Nets making a change here. So it's the Mavericks now. They trail by 1. George for 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Harris. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And down it goes. 2 points. George has got 8 points here in the quarter.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Butler, good. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
it's tipped.
Beautiful thing to watch there. Parrish with great anticipation and timing to get to that shot and deny it.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Boy, you love to see the aggressiveness using the height advantage to hammer it home.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
Well, when you shoot it as good as Paul George shoots it, it's hard to stay down on his shot fake. It's really remarkable how he gets defenders to bite on it more times than not.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn timeout call. Here we go.
So both teams making some changes here. And he sinks the second.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Now here's Holiday. No points yet. Pass to Parrish. Oh, George with a steal. Outside, Brown. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to George. Outside Johnson. Outside Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Right side Mitchell. Some solid defense from Holiday. Brooklyn trailing. On the wing, Murray. Takes the three. Connects from downtown. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, Murray won't let a shot pass him by, so he just goes after the corner 3. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Shays. Pass to Parrish. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Contact does not phase Slim. He makes it happen regardless.
And here's Cousins. Back to Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell taking no chances.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here. Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Pass to Shays. Now here's Holiday. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. Timeout called. The Mavericks. making a switch here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Boy, they're leaning on Paris tonight, and with good reason. Why not? This guy's built to score.
Doncic with it. Checked by Murray. There's the screen by Johnson. Johnson on the wing. Fires the three. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Parrish. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. And Dallas calls time here. Here's Richmond. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on to Marcus Cousins.
Jays is a guy who excels not just at scoring, but rebounding too, both at a high rate. This guy is a double-double machine.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Outside Levine. Pass to Doncic. Back to Johnson. 4 on the clock. With some arc. Luka on the attack.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Sleep on Dwight Howard at your own risk. He steps up when his team needs him to.
And here's Doncic. Inside. Oh, rejected by Howard. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Shays. And here's Howard. Covered by Johnson. To tie it up. And Howard with the lay-in.
Imposing his will down there. Howard feels like he can score anytime he wants from this area.
George outside. Cousins with it. Doncic outside. Pass to Cousins. Shoots from 14. Ooh, and an air ball on that one. Way off. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. Minute 15 left to play in the fourth. Here's Hardaway. Blocked.
Cousins not one to be challenged there. Tenacious denial.
Nice shot by George.
Hey, you know that George is going to take the shot when the game is up for grabs. I mean, that's who he is, and that's what's expected of him. He's an exceptional decision maker in these situations, which makes it even more obvious.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Doncic on the drive. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Dwight Howard picks one up.
The maturation process of Doncic continues to be quite fun to watch. Welcoming any opportunity to get himself to the line. This guy likes the big moments.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
Hardaway into the lane.
Counted. Big time points from Penny. They needed a hoop. And like the leader he is, Hardaway delivers.
There's a screen by Johnson. Hook loose. And he's all alone. The finish.
Well, I tell you what, Penny Hardaway doing a nice job using that cat-like quickness and length to come up with the steal.
George outside. Outside Johnson. Pass to Cousins. No good.
Oh my God.
So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W with the late victory.
Wow.
Looking at you now, see you ain't get rid of nothing. Where you get the jeans from? Who sold the buttons? Cause that shit still popping out the front end of that. That shit still popping out the damn. That shit came popping out the jeans like a ghost. Girl, you got a pop that on me like a ghost. So I wanna